Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. It's me. I know y'all probably forgot all about that you even subscribed to me, but I'm back. Ta-da! I did want to get on here and share with you guys my Ancestry DNA journey. I recently took an Ancestry DNA test, and I just had some questions from my past. My grandmother told me that she wasn't my biological grandmother. She told me that my father was adopted from an orphanage in Miami, Florida. And mind you, I'm like 11 years old when she's telling me this. So when she told me this, I was just kind of shocked. And I didn't really know how to process the information because, you know, this lady that I loved so much was telling me that she wasn't my real grandmother. So of course this stayed with me for a long time. And then I spoke with my dad about it, and my father was like, yeah, I was adopted. So I remember when I asked my grandmother, I was in the living room with her, and she was just telling me the story about, you know, her life as a child. And she was explaining to me that she was from Guyana. And I remember we used to always eat all types of Caribbean food, lots of beans, seasoned real good with meat, and a lot of flatbreads and everything. So I was laying on her lap one night, and I remember her asking, or I remember me asking her, was I from Guyana too? I don't know why I asked that, but I just had the idea to ask her. And she looked me straight in my eyes and she was like, no. She said, your mother or your grandmother was a Hispanic woman. And I said, a Hispanic woman? Like, what does that mean? Or she said Hispanic or Spanish. But I didn't want to, you know, pay it any mind because, like I said, she was my grandmother and I just didn't want to hear about her talking about nobody else. So now I'm an adult. I still have some questions. My grandmother passed away when I was about 12. She passed away probably about a year after me finding out the information. And so I took it upon myself to take this Ancestry DNA test. I always wanted to do it, like I said. So I finally did it, hoping that it would give me some answers that I needed. Lo and behold, when I took this test, let me tell you, was I shocked? Yes, I was shocked. Okay, so right now is the results. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, I'm on my computer right here, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is definitely me. Let me see if you guys can see that. So anyways, if you can't see it, I'm definitely gonna read it anyway. So basically, I was a little bit surprised because I ain't gonna say I was a little bit surprised. I was a lot surprised, okay? I was like, woo! But anyways, so it comes out that I am 78% African, of course. You know, my melanin popping, you know. So of course, duh, I'm African American. 78%, and most of my African DNA comes from Nigeria. I'm 24%. Benin, Togo, I'm 18%. Cameroon, Congo, I'm 13%. Senegal, I'm 12%. Africa, South Central hunter-gatherer, I'm 3%. And then I have 8% trace regions, which are Mali, 4%, and Ivory Coast, Ghana, 4%. So yeah, so I wasn't too surprised about that, but that is so cool that most of my DNA comes from Nigeria. It's awesome because a lot of the times, like, we know we're African American, but we don't know what tribes in Africa we came from. We don't know who we identify with, you know. All we know is we're African American. But to have it really laid out, like where our DNA stems from, that's pretty cool. So to continue, this was a little bit shocking, this next section, because it's not too shocking for me, but I didn't realize it was going to be this percentage this high. So Europe, I'm 21% European. With most of my European DNA stemming from Great Britain. So, you know, around London area. What's up, London? How y'all doing? So Ireland, I'm 4%. You know, I'm going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day. You know, from now on, I'm going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be out there with my green beer, even though I heard that they don't really drink green beer. So if you're from Ireland, don't be offended by me saying that. Europe West, I'm 1%. Finland, Finland, Northwest Russia, less than 1%. And Scandinavia, less than 1%. And it's all right there. Like, it's right there. And it doesn't say anything about Spanish or being Spanish or having any type of Latin descent. So I am a little shocked about that. I'm a little bit confused by that because, you know, my grandmother told me this. And she didn't have no reason to lie, you know. And my father also, you know, backed up the story as well. He knows that he was adopted from an orphanage in Miami, and he knows that his mother was a Hispanic woman or possibly a Spanish woman. So yeah, he was a little bit confused with the DNA as well. We, you know, don't really know. I mean, unless I really don't know. And I look just like my father, by the way. So those are not an issue, but just, I don't know. I do know that a lot of Hispanic people or Spanish speaking people do have darker skin, and they probably, if they took a DNA test, would probably stem from Africa at some sort. It's really crazy with DNA. I really don't, you know, it's really crazy how far back it can go. I know I read that it goes back like 400 years or something like that. So it's very interesting to see. I am a little bit, you know, let down because, you know, you go through your whole life thinking that, you know, you're one thing or you're a part of something, and then to find out in a blink of an eye that no, hell no, you ain't that. No. So yeah, would I recommend doing the Ancestry DNA test? Yes, I would. I'll tell you why. First reason, because if you have any questions, it's going to definitely answer them for you. Secondly, if you have any questions, it's definitely going to answer them for you. So yeah. It was $99. They sent the kit. You spit in the tube, you send it back in, and you get your results in about 3 weeks. So it really wasn't, I don't know. I need to drink on it. Yeah, so I don't know. If you guys know anything that maybe I don't, or if you have any suggestions on what you think I should do with the information that I've learned, definitely leave me a comment. Let me know, because I'm confused. I'm a little bit confused, but it was definitely worth it. So thanks guys for watching my Ancestry DNA results, and I hope you guys take on the challenge of getting your DNA sorted out, and just see, even if you know, have any type of doubt or any type of confusion, or you just want to know anything, definitely do it, because it is definitely worth it. So with that being said, you guys have a great day. Be good to somebody, and somebody will be good back to you. Much love, guys.